Good morning, friends, and welcome to another episode of Team Jesus Outdoors. It's April 7th, the conditions are getting right, and we're going to do some walleye jigging today. Stay tuned to the end of the episode to learn how you can win some Bondy baits in the next Team Jesus Outdoors giveaway. We've got 50-degree water temp. Water's got a beautiful color to it. Conditions are set up just about perfect. The reports from this past week have still been kind of hit or miss. Definitely some boats getting limits, but I think the majority of boats are not. One of my good buddies was out yesterday and they really struggled. But any day now it should be lights out, straight up pound town. Gentlemen, this year has definitely been a strange year for walleye jigging the Detroit River. As you all know, we got a little bit of an early start this year because the ice was off the lakes a little early. The river warmed up a little bit earlier this year than usual. Just got off to just kind of an odd start. Water temp heated up pretty quickly to nearly 50 degrees and then kind of dropped back. We had a week or so where we had some really nasty muddy water, and now the river has cleared up to almost gin clear. Just been kind of a crazy year. I know a lot of guys are still asking, hey, when's the walleye fishing going to get good? The short answer, guys, is it's just about there. Yeah, we'll take a net. It feels like a good one. Yeah, my drag set a little too loose. Well, we got fish here, but they're not the right ones. We're gonna let this little fella go. It took us more than an hour to find one. Small males seems to be the story of the river this week.
Get started with Xfinity Internet for $25 a month for 12.
Pulling pretty hard. Thinks he's a bigger fish. Looks like I'm snagged again. No, I got that one on the chin. And that one peaked.
Before road trip, I make sure we're stocked. Snacks, coffee, and chargers for everything. I also swing by Uncle Ed's oil shop. They change the oil, run through their 19-point checklist, and top off essential fluids. Tires, replace light bulbs or wiper blades, and they service all.
Talk about convenience. My digital coupons and rewards are waiting for me at the store, so I always have the best deals. No paperwork is needed.
Well, friends, depending on who you want to believe, the Detroit River is either on fire with walleye or the walleye haven't even started biting yet. If you ask me, I say both of those notions are incorrect. One more. Can't see what I got here. That might keep. I'll see what we got in the mouth first. stinger hook just in the corner of the mouth. He's legal. Slowly but surely we're pecking away at a limit. There are a whole bunch of small males in the river right now, but there do not appear to be a whole bunch of females in the river yet. And the fish that are there are not all over the place yet either. If you're familiar with the river and you're ready to put some work in, you can go out and get a limit, but it ain't gonna come easy. My buddy Rob and I did some jigging for a few hours this morning just to get an idea how things are going. And it took us about an hour and a half to find some fish. Once we found fish, we were able to get a few out of each school, but we had some short fish. We didn't have any size to our fish, and it would have taken us a while to hammer out a limit. We did not have a whole bunch of time today. We were really just looking to put a report together and get an idea where the fish are and what's going on right now. But friends, I am absolutely convinced that it's going to happen any day now. The river temp is up in the high 40s. The water's really cleared up. Some guys will say the water's too clear right now, but the water's definitely cleared up a bunch. I hate to complain, but it still sucks that we can't go in Canadian water, but there's fish out there to be caught, guys. If you're planning on coming in from out of town, I'd give it another week. Me personally, I believe that there's already been a big wave of females come in and spawn and gone. And I believe any day now we're going to have another big bunch of females come in and spawn. The males that we caught today were full of baby juice. So guys, I think it's any day now it's going to be on big time. For you guys that are local, it's definitely worth hitting right now. But hey guys, I want to announce our contest. Thanks to the generosity of a couple of my brothers in Christ, my good buddy Roy from Fat Boy Jigs, and my brother in Christ from Canada, John Bondy. Thanks to these guys, I've got a nice prize package for you guys of some Fat Boy jigs, some Bondy worms, some Bondy minnows, some Bondy bait fish. We got a nice assortment of Bondy plastics. And guys, I want to tell you what I love about Bondy plastics. John Bondy pours his walleye plastics with the same dense plastic that he uses on his muskie baits. I'm a huge fan of the original Bondy. I jig for muskie a lot with that bait, and I've caught several muskie on the same bait, and those big old teeth will tear through those plastic, and that plastic just keeps on jigging, man. So that dense plastic doesn't tear up when you're fishing jigs with that little bit thicker collar, and your maniac worms will just split right in half when you slide them up on there. That dense plastic in those Bondy baits does not split in half. It doesn't split when you're putting it up on the collar, and you can jig with one all day long. It holds up real good. But hey guys, here's the contest details. We've done a lot of contests in the past for our subscribers. We've done contests in the past for the guys that share our videos on Facebook and their social media platforms. But guys, this time we're going to reward our Patreon supporters. We're going to draw a winner at the end of April of just the guys that support Team Jesus Outdoors on Patreon. There's a link on our YouTube homepage at the upper right hand corner to our Patreon account. There's also a link at teamjesusoutdoors.com. In the upper right hand corner, you click on the menu button, and it'll give you a drop down link, and from there you can click on our Patreon link. But guys, I want to reward our faithful supporters that support us on Patreon. It's because of these guys that we're able to keep this YouTube channel going. It's because of these guys that we're able to replace equipment that gets busted and cameras that wind up in the drink. So guys, at the end of April, we're going to draw a winner. We're going to draw a random winner from one of our Patreon supporters. That random winner is going to get a nice assortment of Bondy plastics and an assortment of Fat Boy jigs worth a little bit more than 70 bucks. So guys, thank you for continuing to support Team Jesus Outdoors. Please keep smashing that like button. Please subscribe if you have not. Please keep sharing our videos on your social media platforms, on Facebook, Twitter, whatever your social media platform of choice. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. God bless, tight lines. We'll see you guys on the water.